Join us every Wednesday at 7 a.m. for the Radiant Mind Meditation with Dr. John Gray, the #1 trusted relationship expert, the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. What many people don't know is that John Gray spent 9 years as a celibate monk and the personal assistant to the founder of Transcendental Meditation. During this time, he learned powerful meditation practices and techniques, which he has developed and refined for the last 50 years. He now brings us his resonance, wisdom, and energy every week on Wednesdays at 7 a.m. on the Soul Search Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and YouTube. Join us every Wednesday.
And good morning, everybody. I want to make sure we're all set here for our Radiant Mind meditation this morning. Let's all get centered and relaxed. We'll take about 3 deep breaths, relaxing. A little longer than usual, a little longer exhale. Together, we're joining together, breathing together. It anchors us in present time as we use our breath to center us. In this Radiant Mind meditation, we'll be pulling energy into our body, and we'll be sending out old energy, stuck energy, blocked energy. As you breathe in, become aware of your palms and your fingertips. And the reason we do this is because we normally touch others. We feel things through our fingertips. We touch someone. In this exercise, we're touching the divine. And our one way of looking at it is touching the divine. Another is just we're touching into the universe. Feel the life force energy that's always running through us. And we're the ones who block that energy by not following through on our desires. Now, we have 2 types of desires. We have the desires of the senses, the desires of programming, and then we have our soul desire. And when we're taking action and reacting based upon our soul desire, then the energy flows through us. But when we're focusing on what we want, because we saw it on TV, or someone told us you should be this way, a cliche kind of phrase today in success seminars is you climb the ladder of success and you find that you had the ladder on the wrong wall, and that you became what your parents wanted you to be, what society said you should be, what you, quote, might have had to be in order to survive. But you're not aligned with the life force, the spirit inside of you. So this meditation allows the divine to radiate through our minds into this world. So it's a radiant mind. That's the idea. And if I was to numb my arm, I wouldn't be able to move it. But if I can feel my arm as mine, then I can move it and I can direct it. Well, when we can pull the energy in, feel the energy coming in, it becomes a part of us, then we can direct it. It aligns with our intention. It aligns with our desire. And when we have that alignment with what we want, when it's our soul desire, then within that desire is the seed of knowing that we can have, that we deserve to have, and that we will have if we take the right action. And that right action is right in there. It's within us. It guides us. It supports us all the time. All your best decisions or at those moments where somehow you aligned with your purpose, with your mission, with what you're here for. And sometimes life has to really knock us over to get us back in tune with that alignment. And one of the ways to find that alignment is to connect with the energy, let it flow into our body, and let it flow out. And wherever it's blocked because we're not acting and using that energy as it's to be used, it creates a backup, a tension. So that's the point of relaxing, it's letting it go. And we just make that process more efficiently by being conscious and aware of this energy that's flowing in and letting it flow out. So as you breathe in and breathe out, letting go. Breathing in and letting go. Breathing in and letting go. And be aware of your fingertips, be aware of your palms. And to increase the awareness of the fingertips and the palms, we raise our hands up in the air. Just hold them up there for a little while. Now, what naturally starts to happen is the blood in the body, which is life force, the blood in the body will start to come down from the palms, come down from the fingertips. And your body says, oh, we need to send blood there. Life force energy has to go there. Your body puts a lot of attention on that area. So you'll notice the sensations happening in your fingertips. This is just one of the many ways we can activate our awareness of the fingertips as channels through which the energy can flow to us. Now raise them a little even higher as if you're reaching to a high shelf. This is just putting our attention on the fingertips and the palms, and they'll start to tingle. Be aware of your breathing. Consciously breathing in a little deeper than usual, and exhaling a little deeper than usual. So now you're probably becoming a little tired of keeping your arms up in the air, so that will come down. Continuing to be aware of your breathing. Slowly expand your arms out. Your whole body becomes like a cross. Your torso and your arms going all the way out to the sides. Let your chest come up a bit more. Feel your body filled with light, filled with love, filled with energy. Imagine that. Just notice now the tingling energy in your arms as you're holding them all the way out in your chest. Continuing to notice the breathing in of life force energy, exhaling old energy, stuck energy, energy that hasn't been used. Now we'll slowly bring our hands with our palms facing outward at the shoulder level. Slow movements. Feel your tingling fingertips, your palms. And as you breathe in through your nose, also imagine you're breathing in energy through your fingertips. Breathing in energy through your fingertips. And as we be in this position, just feel a sense of peace and gratitude as we pull the energy in through our fingertips. We feel grateful and we send that energy out as gratitude. It's like waking up to the world and saying, "Hello, God. Thank you. Hello, God. Thank you." And the little mantra we use, "Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Come." Using the breath, we breathe in life force energy, God's gift to us, and exhale. And for some, the word God can mean whatever you want it to mean, something greater than you, life force of the universe, spirit, great spirit. For Christians, imagine God through Jesus blessing you, arms forward, right up above you to the, like looking up at your forehead. Imagine up there, beautiful being, letting light shine through that being. Breathing in, breathing out, life force energy. In China, they call it chi energy. In Christianity is the Holy Spirit. It's grace. Our God. Thank you, God. And now we'll slowly breathe the hands together, but not touching, to like prayer position. Slowly bringing them together and being aware of the space between the palms and the fingertips. Just increasing awareness by slowing down, creating space. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Come, fill us with love, fill us with light. Bless this day. Slowly bring the hands apart and then together. Very peacefully, nowhere to go, no rush, no hurry. Just listening to the music, gently moving the hands, being aware of the breathing in, life force energy, and then giving thanks as the energy goes out back into the world. Nowhere to go. Just be in this moment of peace and calm. Gently moving the hands back and forth. Noticing the space between the palms and the fingertips. Noticing any sensation. Imagine your fingertips like straws, drawing in the energy, letting the energy flow back out through your heart to the world, saying thank you. As we connect together, feel the flow of energy flowing in through your fingertips, and out through your heart as an expression of gratitude. Thank you for the blessings in my life, in your life, in our life. Now we move our hands just as a symbolic gesture as you're feeling your fingertips lighting up, like wiggle them. Don't need to get sort of stuck energy. Put your hands forward like this, like you're offering. What are we offering today? As we breathe in the energy through our fingertips, we offer our gratitude. And let it flow out through our fingertips, the energy of love and gratitude. Using this gratitude, using this breath, using this music, all the things we're putting our attention on. We're using this to receive God's blessings. Imagine now you're in a big forest, gigantic trees all around you. Huge trees around you. Using this forest and all the good energy of it. Fill us with your love and your light. Fill us with positive energy. Heal our bodies. Support our bodies. Help us be strong and healthy. Using the energy of this forest. These huge trees around you, protecting you, giving you shade. Breathe in and breathe out. Exchanging energy with the forest, exchanging energy with the frequencies of the music. Exchanging the energy through the air that you breathe in and breathe out. Feeling heartfelt gratitude for what you have in your life. And ask for more. Energy flows through desire without thinking how, when, where. Feel your desires. What is it that you're wanting? Now double your once. And just to stretch like you would stretch in the morning. Double those desires. Listen in your heart for what you want. And double it. And double it. We all want peace in the world. Go beyond yourself. Wish for peace in the world. Wish for harmony and connection. Blessings to everyone. What else do you want? What else do you want? What else do you want? And what else do you want? If you run out of wants for yourself, think about wants for others. How you want, what you want to have, what you want to do, what you want to receive. Dear God, our hearts are open to you. Thank you for coming, filling us with your love and light. We feel the life force energy flowing as we breathe in and breathe out, using the music, using our breath, using this imagined force around us, feeling comfort, feeling gratitude. A smile on your face, happy to see you, happy to have you here. Thanks for coming. Thank you for your blessings. Now we do another movement. The hands go all the way up and come back down with your palms down. If you're sitting cross-legged, you could, however you're sitting, just have your arms resting. and your palms down. And feel the space surrounding you. It's God's angels, it's God's blessings, it's life force energy pouring into your body without you having to do anything. You set the intention. Thank you, God, right now. Right now. Using all these offerings of the music, of the air, the forests, of our hearts full of gratitude. Send your angels to bless us now. And just feel that it's happening. What you've asked for, what you want, it's activated, it's coming. Feel the knowing, feel the part of you. Yes, it's coming. What I deserve, what I need, what I want. It's on its way. This is offering up the desire, it's offering up the intention, having to focus on that, just letting the energy come. It's in the mail. It's on its way. Notice how that makes you feel inside. Feel the excitement, feel the enthusiasm, feel the gladness and the happiness. We put forth our desire and we let go. It is done. And we feel the response, energy flowing to us. And as we imagine in our mind all that coming into the world, coming into manifestation right now. Just right now, imagining your desires are like buckets. And right now, they're being filled up. The energy is coming to fulfill your desires, your intentions, your motivations, the outcomes that you seek. Let the energy flow in, filling your whole body as we just now relax as if it's done. There's nothing more we have to do. Dear God, thank you. Right now, by your angels, we are receiving your blessings. Energy's flowing, and we receive that energy through our body, first in our mind's imagination, and now into our body, to our fingertips, to the palms, from the palms to the elbows, from the elbows to the shoulders, shoulders to the chest. Energy flowing to our heart. Energy flowing to our lungs. healing the lungs, filling the lungs, pure positive energy, lighting up the lungs, taking away darkness. Breathing in through the nose, all the way into the lungs, light and love, healing energy. Healing the heart and all the vessels and veins flowing blood to and through the heart. Filling the lungs with light, healing energy. And now going down to the right side of your body, to the liver. Healing the liver as it's working so hard to purify your body, removing toxins, stabilizing blood sugar, healing your body, purifying your body. Smile into the liver, thanking it. Smile into your lungs, saying thank you. Smile into your heart, saying thank you. Feel the energy just flowing in through your fingertips and your palms, to your elbows, to your shoulders, to your chest, containing your heart, your lungs, your liver. Now shifting to the left side of your body, to your stomach, to your intestines, small intestines, big intestines, all the way to the colon. Starting at your mouth, your throat, to your stomach, down into the intestines, to the large intestines, all the way to the colon. Send God's light, purifying energy, blessing us. Then the lower back to the kidneys on the left and the right side. Letting the energy flow in through your fingertips, up your elbow, to your shoulders, to your heart, to your lungs, to the liver, to the stomach, to the intestines, to your kidneys, pancreas, gallbladder, whole torso of the body filled with light, love, healing energy. Imagine now your whole body drawing that energy in every cell, not just through your fingertips, through your arms, your chest, your belly, all the organs, drawing energy in, sending energy out, all breathing together. As you breathe in, breathe out. All the cells in your body dancing in resonance to the music, in resonance to the force that we imagine around us, to the feelings of peace, ease, and gratitude. Imagining everything you want coming true, how grateful you are, how happy you are. Every cell in your whole torso and your arms, celebrating, being happy. And let the awareness go down, sending the energy down to your knees, all the way down to your ankles, to your feet, to your toes. Imagine it flowing in your fingertips to your shoulders, down your body, to your seat, to your knees, to your ankles, all the way to your feet, to your toes. From your fingertips to your toes, your toes back up the front of your legs, to your knees, to the base of your spine. Your fingertips to your toes, back up the front of your legs to the base of your spine. And now let your awareness slowly go up the spine, 2 inches at a time, drawing the energy up like like drawing in from a straw. Another 2 inches, another 2 inches, another 2 inches. No hurry. The base of the spine up 6, 8, 10 inches. From your fingertips to your toes, from your toes to your base of the spine, all the way up to behind the navel. From there to the solar plexus. From there, up behind the center of the chest, the heart center. Drawing the energy up from the base of the spine, all the way up behind your heart. Now all the way up to the atlas of the spine, where it connects with the skull. From your fingers to your toes. From your toes to the base of the spine. All the way up to the atlas, where the spine connects with the skull. Drawing in God's blessings all the way to your body. And now entering into the brain, the back part of the brain, fill it with light. Fill it with energy. Letting the energy flow through the body up into the back part of the brain. Filling the amygdala with life force energy. Allowing it to rest in peace. Soothing energy. Light. And from the back of the head, back of the brain, bring the awareness to the forehead, just bringing that light forward. Filling your whole brain with light. And let it become a golden white, radiant light. Bring your awareness back to your fingertips, your palms, your elbows, your shoulders, your heart, your lungs, your liver, your stomach, your intestines, your belly, your kidneys, all the way down your legs to your feet, knees, ankles, toes, coming back up, knees to the base of the spine, up your spine, drawing it through you, all the way up your spine to the atlas, to the back of the brain, to the front. Let the energy, God's love and life flow into you. Of the same feelings of gratitude. And now let that light focus on the right ear and cross to the left ear. Your whole brain lighting up, relaxing your eyes, still smiling, letting your face radiate that light. Your whole head full of light, from the back of your brain to the forehead, from the right ear to the left ear, crossing in the center of the brain, pineal gland, allowing you to connect with your higher self, which is connected to God. Feel the energy flowing in through your fingertips, to your shoulders, to your chest, to your belly, to your legs, to your toes, back up the legs to the base of the spine. You know the root, the base of the spine, all the way up to the atlas, to the back of the brain, to the front of the brain, the forehead, the right ear to the left ear to the right, crossing in the middle, pineal gland. From the center of your brain, let the light become brighter and brighter. Imagine increasing, increasing. Increasing light, increasing awareness, increasing energy flow. From the center of the brain, let it go to the top of your head, and pull to an imagined ball of light above your head. Energy flowing from your pineal gland to the top of your head and filling this ball of light, positive energy. Now imagine on top of that ball of light, another ball of light. Now on top of that ball of light, a third ball of light above your head. Retracing your steps from your fingertips up your elbows to your shoulders, to your chest, your belly, your legs, to your toes, back up the front to the base of the spine, drawing like through a straw, pulling up the energy in all the way to the back of the skull where it connects with the spine, and from the back of the brain to the front of the brain to the right ear, to the left ear, from the left ear to the right ear, crossing at the center, going up in a line to the top of the head, and then beyond. One ball of light, a second ball of light, and a third ball of light. Now let that energy come back down to the center of the brain, to the pineal gland, and from there to the throat, and from there to the center of the chest, your heart center. From this centered place, feel grateful as if all your desires are coming true. Give thanks. Now imagine the light filling your head, filling your heart, your chest, like going down to your belly, filling up your belly with light, coming in from the forest, from our air we breathe, expanding the belly, feeling the power that we can have, that we deserve to have, that we will have. Your belly relax and expand as you pull the energy from the top of your head to your pineal gland, filling your chest, your heart, your belly. All the way down now to the base of the spine. The feeling of thank you, I need your help. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your support. Continue to guide us. Help us to learn from our mistakes. Help us to bring us back onto track. Forgive our mistakes. Let us love ourselves as we would love a best friend. Right now, it's energy flowing from the base of your spine all the way to your pineal gland, top of the head, and three balls above. Letting the energy come down to the throat, to the heart, to the belly, to the base of the spine. Reflect on what you want and step into that vision. Feel your happiness and your joy. You can have, you can be, you can do. This is what you want. This is what I want, God. Please bless us. Help guide us. Feel what it is you want at the base of the spine. Step into that vision as if it's happening. Feel gladness. I'm so glad that. I'm so grateful that. Feel that you're one with the energy of the universe. Energy flowing in. Let yourself merge into that and feel a oneness with that. Feeling one with the energy. From the top of the balls of light on your head, start spiraling a light around you, creating a cocoon. Spiraling around and around, creating a ball of light that you're inside of, weaving it with golden white thread very quickly around and around, or slowly, coming down over your head, coming to your shoulders, all the way down around your body. And feel this ball of light, this huge cocoon woven around you all the way to your waist, to your knees, to your feet, below 2 feet below. And fill this cocoon with light. And imagine it just expanding out, filling the room, expanding further, further over the planet, over the solar system, to the whole galaxy, to the clusters of galaxies, to the infinite and beyond, to all that is. You're one with that. Like an ocean, we dive in, we dissolve into that wholeness. You're one with that. And all of that is within you. And your body is an embodiment of that. As you sink into that awareness, just let your whole being dissolve, disappear. And notice the space behind you, noticing all this whole meditation. That's the knower, the witness. That's your soul who's been with you at every step along this way in your journey on this world. source. As we return to the source, feel gratitude. Give thanks to that. That energy that flows through you as you, which is also one with the energy of the whole, the universe. And feel peace and feel gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that, we'll slowly bring our hands back together, rub our hands together. And when I count to 3, then open your eyes, feeling delighted and happy and ready to take on the day. Or if you're listening at some other time, take on that moment as well as a moment of opportunity and joy and thanks. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's our meditation for today. It's been a really wonderful pleasure to spend this time with all of you. And hey, I'd like to share with you what I'm doing in my life, which is I'm very excited that occasionally I gain weight, and I have this wonderful drink that I drink every day, and it's super high protein. Normally you can't, it's not healthy to have a huge amount of protein because your body only digests about 30% of it. And the rest of it is toxic, and your body has to eliminate that from the kidneys. So you can't eat too much protein, but you can if your body can fully digest it. And the protein shakes that I'm using now have these, they're grass-fed, they're low heat processed. They're really quite good, extremely low sugar. And then the sugar is completely eliminated. When you put it in warm water, 101 degrees, and it has these enzymes in it that will actually digest the protein for you. So you're getting freshly digested amino acid peptides. This is how normally, if you had full digestion, you break down the protein into peptides. And then those peptides build the whole body. Everything's made out of those amino acids. And your brain works better, your energy works better, and your hunger goes away. You can eat less food for a while, except eating lots of protein. And what happens is you lose weight and you build muscle mass at the same time. And this has now been studied by increasing your protein. But you can't increase your protein that much because of these side effects. But if you can fully digest the protein, you can have 92 to 95% full assimilation. So there's only little toxicity your body has to get rid of, the unused ingredients, the byproduct of digestion. So this is a huge breakthrough in terms of being able to, if you have extra weight on your body, to be able to let it go. And I'm just talking 5 pounds, 10 pounds in a few weeks. But when you can do that, you feel so in control of your body. Because when you're looking in the mirror and you look at yourself, say, oh, I wish I could take off 5 pounds or 10 pounds. You have to think beyond that, just to be able to shift so quickly, so efficiently. You'll feel so much better. You have so much more energy. You have excitement. And of course, that helps motivate you to continue to doing the things that are healthy for your body. So I want to recommend that. Also, with the new books I'm writing all about hormonal balance for men and women, the key factor here for stress in our lives is that hormonal balance. For women, their testosterone tends to go too high, their estrogen goes low. For men, their testosterone goes down, their estrogen goes high. And it turns out the research shows that for men, when that imbalance occurs, their body makes stress hormones. And when that imbalance, the opposite imbalance occurs for women, they produce stress hormones. And when you have stress hormones, you have negative thoughts. These automatic negative thoughts, blood flows to the pessimistic part of the brain that can actually measure this. And when you're producing cortisol, you're looking for the problem. There's danger. And the crazy thing here is that the only time that your hormones go so out of balance for thousands and thousands of years as our brain was developing is when you're being chased by a saber-toothed tiger, when you're in danger. So as soon as your hormones go out of balance, even if you're not in danger, you just got bills to pay, your life's not being threatened in that moment, you have to rush to get somewhere, your brain thinks you're facing a tiger and you're in danger. You're producing cortisol. And so what happens is for men, they tend to underreact at first. They tend to pull away. They go to their cave, which I talked about in Men Are From Mars. And for women, they will tend to need to vent to express their emotions because they're overreacting. And nobody's allowed to say overreacting, but that's what's happening. Women need to vent their feelings so they can come back to being in present time where the tiger's not there. That's what overreaction means. And, people don't want to say that word because men for so long have not understood women and said, oh, you're just overreacting. And women didn't understand men in their cave. Oh, he doesn't love me. He doesn't love me. Well, people figured this out, that men go to their cave and they still love you. And women express their overreactions and they'll come back in the present time. It's just that their brain thinks they're being chased by an animal. And so if she can talk about her feelings, and more evidence to this is all my new books. The evidence is that when a woman experiences this stress, the first surge is 8 times more blood flow to the emotional part of the brain. She needs to express those emotions, which means she has people around her that she can say, help, help. And if help doesn't come, then she's alone. So if she doesn't express her emotions, she stops talking. That suppresses the emotion. And then when women start suppressing the emotion, the estrogen goes down, the testosterone goes higher because they have to fight the tiger all by themselves. And this is what women are doing today. And this amazing new product on the market, which helps to balance those hormones. Of course, reading my books, understanding how to talk about the feelings is very important. But what we have is adrenal burnout. Our body doesn't make enough hormones. It's a lot of problems going on hormonally today. And this is amazing product that comes from various herbs, traditional herbs that can help the body in order to produce the right amount of hormones, at least give you the right amount of hormones. So then you can, these tools that I'm giving you of talking about your feelings and so forth, sharing, importance of being heard, the nutritional support is so necessary. It's kind of like, here's the plan to build the house, but we need the bricks. We need the foundation. And that's what this nutritional supplementation is for. So we got the amino acids to give energy, to give focus to the brain, to lose extra fat, to activate fat burning in your body, to balance blood sugar. These are all key factors to feel really good. And then the flip side of that, of those key factors, is to get the extra support to balance your hormones. And certainly there's so many other nootropic products available, but I just focus on those which are most important. If you go to marsvenus.com and you go to contact, or you can just do marsvenus.com/contact. And when you do that, you'll get to a form. And if you'd like someone to guide you through this process of knocking off 5 to 10 pounds and helping to balance your hormones, you can get free coaching. And the people who coach you, they make a little commission on the products that you buy. These are products that I highly recommend. They're the products that I use. They're products I've been using for 25 years. And, I just look at myself. I'm, in my 70s, 73 years old. And, I've got libido, I've got motivation, I've got energy. And not to say my friends don't, but certain things they don't have. And so, this is how we can all age gracefully with youthful, with energy. And of course, young people, how your brain can work better, how you can have more energy and motivation and confidence. It all starts at the physical level as the foundation. And then how we can learn to balance our hormones by making sure that we're doing the right types of behaviors that will stimulate testosterone in men and estrogen in women. So I look forward to having you join our team and start using these products that will help you be healthier and happier in your life. And I did that whole little commercial to go on to YouTube, and I thought I was recording it. It wasn't recorded. That's too bad. Anyway, I'll do it afterwards. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for joining me. They've asked me to make a YouTube to help promote those products that I highly recommend. And I thought I would do it at the end of this talk. And I'll do it when I'm done sharing with you. But thanks for that. And I just wanted to do it when I was in a good mood, when I was just meditating, and to do this little commercial. It's a pleasure for me to spend this time with you. I'm very excited. I've finished now I'm editing 2 books that I've written since the beginning of this year. One, as you know, is talked about, which is how to talk so a man will listen. If you can do one phrase as a takeaway, women, if you tell a man, look, I just need to talk, and you don't have to say anything, don't say anything, just listen, and afterwards give me a hug. And during that time, overreact and talk about anything, everything. Give yourself a lot of emotion and uh, amp up your emotions about all the problems in your life and say it's only going to be 10 minutes. And he's just to listen, and it's not about him. Okay. So let's say you're angry with him, find out something else to be angry about, just, but don't put it on him. Because if a man feels blame, the mirror cells in his brain will close down and he can't feel what you're talking about. He'll only get defensive. It will only cause stress reaction inside of him. Anytime you make the man the problem, he can't hear you. And what you need at those times is you need to be aware of these feelings. That's the first thing. Bring them in present time with your awareness of what are the emotions that I'm feeling. And then that's a whole nother study in the book, but it's women often think when you're talking about their feelings, they talk about, well, I was late for work today. Well, that's something going on inside. It's what you're feeling inside. I'm feeling stressed because I was late for work today. I feel like they don't appreciate me there. Now, as soon as you say, I feel like they don't appreciate me there, a man's just going to go into the intellectual part of his brain and wonder, why are they not appreciating you? But if you say, I'm so frustrated because they don't appreciate me there, his mirror cells open up and he feels compassion for you. It bypasses his analysis of what's going on with you. There was so much traffic. It was so upsetting. And his mind will go, well, there's always traffic. Why are you upset? That would be an intellectual response when you say, I feel like, as opposed to, I'm so frustrated. Once again, there was a big jam. I was late. I was embarrassed when I got there. See, these are emotions. When you can feel emotion, he'll hear you more, as long as it's not about him. And when you can articulate emotion, I feel frustrated because I feel frustrated that, he'll hear you even more. It's like in the news, if it bleeds, it leads. If there's emotion, but feeling like is a feeling thought. It's not an emotion. An emotion is I'm feeling the emotion or I'm feeling the thought. Does that mean you can't have feeling thoughts? No, you have feeling thoughts all the time. I feel like this, I feel that. It's a knowing that you're knowing it within, as opposed to somebody telling you. And that's okay, but it doesn't heal. It just makes you aware if it's negative. If it's negative and it doesn't feel good, then it's a lie. So that's sort of your lie detector. If there's a negative emotion attached to a feeling statement, then you feel the emotion, your brain will go, oh, that's a lie, and let go of it. That's the way the brain's built. If something causes you pain, the brain will look at what's causing you pain, which is that's an accurate thought, that belief you have, like, I feel like you don't love me. Well, that's a lie. At least, there's not a complete truth there. And so I'm talking about in a relationship when your partner loves you. I feel like you don't love me. Well, that's just some feeling, but it's a painful feeling. It's a sad feeling. It's an angry feeling. So if you feel the emotion, your brain will go, oh, that must be wrong. You don't love me. You don't like me. Because brain's a supercomputer. I mean, it's amazing. It has to self-correct. So here you are thinking the wrong thing. It has a way of telling you you're thinking the wrong thing by causing a negative emotion, which is pain. Anytime there's pain, your brain goes to heal it. Just like if I had a cut on my arm, the brain would feel the pain, and the pain then helps the brain work to heal. So if you want to heal, take away these negative beliefs, thoughts, just become aware of them, feel them. If you feel them, it's like we feel the energy in our meditation. We can control it, we can direct it, we can use it, we can manifest with it. Same thing, when you can feel these negative beliefs and then you can feel the emotion, now your brain can grab in there and just say, get rid of that thought. Instead of, my husband doesn't love me, my wife doesn't appreciate me. And then your brain will go, oh, but look what she did the other day. And oh, look what they did the other day. And oh, what he did the other day. I guess he does love me. And oh, he's not perfect, but nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. The brain realizes all this. It's automatic. Everything is automatic. You just have to direct it. It's kind of like your car doing everything, but you got to push on the gas pedal. You got to put on the brakes. You got to put the steering wheel. So little you have to do. You have to navigate. You have to be aligned with your life purpose. All those, it's all so easy once we understand the dynamic, but people are just lost in their feeling thoughts and affirming the negative, believing the lies. The truth is inside you. That's what we have to keep doing. And how you're not seeing the truth is to see the truth of what you're not seeing. Okay, so this is when something is painful, you become aware that this is going in the wrong direction. So anyway, that's some of the ideas that are in my new books. One of them is how to talk so a man will listen, and the other one is how to be happy with or without a man. And these are directed at women. And the reason I direct them at women is because women, you have all the power to get what you need from a man. If I write these books for men, then you think, oh, he should use it, he should do it. And he does not have to read these books. He just needs a woman by his side, and that's his job. And her job is to bring out the best in him. And for him, he will do that. And women have the power to bring out the best in a man. You see all the way through history. I remember in China, everybody always wanted to meet Bonnie. And how we got to meet John's wife, because he could not be this successful without a woman loving him. And I could not have been so successful without a woman loving me. There's no question about that. Her support for me drew out the best in me, as I in turn drew out the best in her. And yeah, I've spent 50 years figuring this stuff out, whatever. Your husband's not, he doesn't have the ability. So let's not expect him to be, quote, John Gray. What you can do is to learn to be your most loving self and pull out the best of him. And you can. That's a possibility. And when you read this book, you'll realize all the mistakes you make. You realize you're going north, we need to go south, or you're going south, we need to go north. If you're suffering, you're doing the wrong stuff. What I've noticed in my women-only seminars I used to teach is that women are incredibly willing to look at their mistakes. But if you put men in the room, they're not. It's kind of like, yeah, but what about him? Well, what about him? So there's no men in the room. These are books just for women, and they can read these books, and you will have the power to create the relationships that you want in your life, and you will have the foundation to make your dreams come true. And I'm really glad that everybody could join with me this morning and hear this talk. And I can't believe I recorded that whole thing for online right after our meditation, and it didn't even work. But I wanted to capture the energy of our meditation with a little commercial there for the wonderful supplements that I take, and for the people who help to promote those products to be able to link it to them. So listen, everybody, thanks so much. I'll go back to writing my book. I'll do the little commercial over again. But do check out, if you're new to this, our most powerful course online at marsvenus.com is Understanding Men. It's a 6-week class. There's also a free class right there on the home page. There are my super minerals up at the top, which have lithium in them, which is so good. Oh, I wrote a whole chapter in my book on prolactin. When you're in a monogamous relationship, prolactin gets produced. And then when prolactin gets produced, it frees you from sexual addiction, from thinking about other women or thinking about other men. It allows you just to think about your partner. And I have all the research on that. And this prolactin is always there with people who live longer, are healthier, and are happier. So it's the longevity happy hormone that gets produced only when your hormones are in balance. Okay, when your hormones are in balance. And you can get those through being monogamous or through practicing only having sex with somebody you love. That's when it gets produced. As soon as you have sex with somebody you don't love, you lose your prolactin and you come back into your addiction to sex. Over time, it numbs your ability to feel passion and love. So that's also in this book. I have so many books. So as I'm writing this book, I just January I wrote 1,000 pages. I've written 3,000 pages since the beginning of the year. And so what I do is formulate in a book, and then it's too much for one book. Okay. So I have to keep taking sections out. Like, oh, I love this. This is wonderful. It has to be here, but you can't fit 1,000 pages into a book. So then I put it into files for my other books. So I'm simultaneously got 25 files on different books that I will eventually write. I think are worthy of writing. That would be quite wonderful. And so that's coming along the pike. I don't really know how that's going to be, but I know at least this year I'll have written 10 books. But I am doubling that and thinking beyond that. But I also create space in my life to enjoy things. I don't have to rush. I have to keep reminding myself, I got plenty of time. So I'm really happy to talk with everybody this morning. Thanks for sharing in the Radiant Mind Meditation. And normally I talk a little bit more about Soul Search. Soul Search sponsors these talks for you. Soul Search are these wonderful events that get put on. It's also a wonderful resource for you of spiritual teachers and wonderful, inspiring talks. Tangela has put together wonderful interviews with great people. I highly recommend you go to Soul Search and explore all of that. Maybe you could bring in the Soul Search address. That would be really nice at this point. But if you watch any of the other of our videos, they have the Soul Search, probably at soulsearch.com. And you can access all of the different interviews that she does and talks that people give and other people's meditations that they have. Find the one that works for you. Do this one, do that one. I just wanted to share that I was looking at YouTube the other day, and what came on was one of my friends. He does spring forest qigong, and he does a beautiful process. He also does the bounce and shake that I don't do because I'm sitting in front of my computer and you won't see the whole me. But it's one way to immediately activate your energy. It's just doing this little bouncing thing with your feet not coming off the ground, but bouncing your body up and down, and then putting your hands up over the head. And what you do is let your hands relax and stretch all the way up. Look, we did a little bit of that today. And that helps to activate the awareness of the chi energy. And then he does what we do a lot, which is sending the energy up and down the spine and becoming one with the universe and the universe inside of you. And then he says, and we are one. What I say at that time is, yes, we are one, and you are the embodiment of that. And then I go a little further. I'm not that it's better than his, but as I go into dissolving into the whole and then witnessing everything to that part which is separate from, and then returning to source. We did a beautiful manifestation today. It just felt so good. So I'm wishing you all to have a lovely day. Thanks so much for joining me. Check out Soul Search Soul Search website so you can see the other talks that they have. And thank you.
Join us every Wednesday at 7 a.m. for the Radiant Mind Meditation with Dr. John Gray, the #1 trusted relationship expert, the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. What many people don't know is that John Gray spent 9 years as a celibate monk and the personal assistant to the founder of Transcendental Meditation. During this time, he learned powerful meditation practices and techniques, which he has developed and refined for the last 50 years. He now brings us his resonance, wisdom, and energy every week on Wednesdays at 7 a.m. on the Soul Search Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and YouTube. Join us every Wednesday.